Hey everybody, so I am going to show you how to take your window motor off without disassembling the entire window, just the motor. And this is on a 91 Ford Explorer. And so what I did first was I used a 1/2 inch, and there's 3 holes where the actual motor is. There's one here, and one here. And this one you have to drill out with your drill. So if you look in here, you can see that I still have mine in here. I'm going to try and do this. See that? I don't know if you can, but that's what it looks like inside. And I'm just going to take that out and replace it with this one. Now first you want to make sure your battery is unhooked, and then disassemble that. Sorry about that, guys. Zoom back out. So I'm going to attempt to now take the whole thing out and replace it with my new one. And my new one I already took apart and lubed it all up. There's a little screw right here. It's a star. You want to take that out. And then there's a tiny little clip. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see, get in the light here. There's a little tiny ring on there that you want to pop off, and then this entire piece slips up, and then you can see that inside you'll have all the little bits and pieces of plastic, I believe it is. So give me a minute, and I'll be back after I take that out, and I will let you know how it went. Alright everybody, so I'm back, and so I took out my 3 screws that were right here, and that is an 8mm socket. And if you look in here, try and get it best as I can, but that's what the inside looks like without the motor. And I didn't have to disassemble the entire window. So I'm going to take this apart and show you what's inside all there. What I mean when your window does not want to go down. And I'm going to replace it with this one that I already lubed up and everything. So I'll let you know how that went. So everybody, I put it all back in. I'm hoping that I actually got it in the actual liner, which I don't know if you can see that. It looks like I did. It feels like I did. So I'm pretty sure I did. So I put my 3 screws back in. 1, 2, and 3. Put my speaker back in. I put the battery back on, and I put the key in, and now I'm going to test it. As you can see, the light's on, so we have power. So there goes nothing. Let's go down. Look at that. There's a little bit of trouble, but it goes back up. Bam, just like that. And now I will show you how to disassemble that and what is causing your motor to not work, and why your window will not go down on a 91 Ford Explorer. Alright guys, so I'm back. So now I'm going to show you how to take this apart and what is making your window not work right. So I'm going to, there's a little tiny, see if I can get it out real quick. Too late now. You're already in the video. Alright, so what you need to do is take this screw off first, and it's going to be a star. I don't know what size. I think it's like maybe a 25, maybe. But you take that out first. Set that aside. Then there's a tiny little clip here. It's only a half clip, and I will show you how to get this sucker off. Maybe. This little sucker right there, you want to take off the top of that and set that aside. Set it over there, and then proceed to pry the top of this off. Oops, let's get a Phillips on here. We'll use the Phillips to get this off. Like so. Pull it off, and you see all of that? All that's little chunks of plastic that eat that's what's making your motor not want to spin. All that plastic crap. And if you push up on here and here, after your little clip's out, you can take this out and proceed to have the rest of all that crap out. And if you actually want to and you don't have another motor, you can actually take all this crap out. Go ahead and wash this out if you want to. Lube this all up in here. I took a little pick on my new one, and I cleaned out all of this in here. Sometimes there's pieces back there stuck up in there. But once you take that out, clean it up all real nice, then you can proceed. You can use a one of these bearings. I just went to Ace Hardware and got one of the biggest ones you can find, and you stick them in there. Of course, these are the small ones because I didn't know what size I was actually going to need. But you stick them in there like that. Let's see if I can get this one up here. And of course, they'll be bigger, but then you'll stick this in here. And when it turns, the bigger ones, I don't know if you can see that, but it catches on the piece right there, and it will actually turn all the way. or if you don't have time to go get ball bearings, I believe, and I actually saw this on a video too, that you can use, I believe it's 8 millimeter, whatever the hell these things are called right now, I can't think. And see, I have to be a little bit smaller, but it would catch. Maybe these aren't the best things to work with here. I would just use ball bearings actually, but it's up to you. So use your ball bearings. That's how you clean it all out. Hope you liked the video, and don't subscribe because this is my first one and I know it sucked, so hope this can help anybody that doesn't know how to do this. Thanks guys, bye.